and now southeastern areas. All this rain continues to build and move to the southeast, not really touching Midland, Odessa at all. And the planner takes the rain out of the picture overnight tonight into tomorrow. Got at least one dry day this week before the rain returns. 64 at midnight. We'll keep a slight chance for showers. 63 in the morning and 82 as early as noon. We'll talk more about your weather, but Local 2 News starts right now.
Next, sad news tonight as we learn child superhero Matthew Quiros passed away after a long battle with cancer. Tonight, we remember Matthew and hear from close friends. Also, an Odessa homeowner shoots and kills an intruder. Neighbors react. Straight ahead. And a final curtain call draws near for a historic theater in downtown Odessa. Tonight, what's next for the theater? All that and more coming up.
Live from Midland, Odessa, and Big Spring, we're Basin Trusted, Basin Proud. This is Local 2 News at 10 in HD.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Lauren Tropea. Thank you so much for spending your Sunday night with us for Local 2 News at 10. And we begin tonight with some heartbreaking news. 10-year-old child superhero Matthew Quiros passed away early this morning after a long battle with cancer. Let's take a look now at a few pictures of Matthew smiling even through the pain. And you'll remember just a little more than 2 weeks ago, Matthew received a warm welcome home to Fort Stockton after battling stage 4 cancer for several years. And today, helicopters flew over Main Street to honor the 10-year-old superhero, and residents lined the streets once again to welcome Matthew home, but this time to honor the life he lived. And Local 2's Lupi Zapata has been following this story very closely, and he spoke with close friends and family today. Lupi, what did they have to say?
Lauren, the family and friends that I spoke with are calling Matthew their hometown hero. They say it's his positive attitude, knowing that his days were numbered, and his constant smile is something that they'll never forget.
Not once did I see him frown, not once did I see him hang his head low. He stayed strong throughout the whole time. He was a true fighter, true fighter.
Laying a hero to rest. Family and friends remembering 10-year-old Matthew Quiros say his life taken too soon. Sammy Jordan, a friend of Matthew's, tells me his battle with stage 4 cancer inspired everyone who knew him.
You know, Matthew told the doctors that he didn't want to do chemo no more unless they promised him it was going to cure him. So he knew what he was facing.
I spoke with Matthew during a parade where hundreds of Fort Stockton locals welcomed him home after months of out-of-town hospital visits. The joy he shared, something undeniable.
Matthew, how does all this feel? Great! Is it great?
His family overwhelmed by the support from their community.
They are amazing, and I couldn't thank them enough, and I don't know how I will ever repay them. And thank you so much from the bottom of my heart.
In his final hours as family and friends surrounded him bedside, Matthew was given one more thing to smile about. A huge fan of Batman, Matthew's surprised by Fort Worth police officer Damon Cole, who gives kids in hospitals the opportunity to meet their heroes.
And I remember looking at him and I told him, I said, Matthew, you know that you're my hero, right? And then he thanked me for that.
The moment they shared, something he will never forget.
And he looked at me, and of course he's saying this, and it's broken. Batman, I'm trying to smile. I'm just really tired. And that just broke my heart.
Although he may be gone, many who love him, comforted by faith.
I believe Matthew's family and each and everybody that's been around him knows exactly where he's at. And that's in heaven with our Father.
As soon as we learn more about Matthew's funeral arrangements, we'll keep you posted on our Facebook page. That's Local 2 News-KMID. On behalf of all of us here at Local 2, we wish his family peace as they mourn his loss. Live in the studio, Lupi Zapata, Local 2 News.
In your crime news tonight, an Odessa homeowner shoots and kills an intruder in an early morning home invasion. The homicide happened here at the 4600 block of Valley Brook around 4:30 a.m. The homeowner told police the intruder forced entry, then rushed the homeowner before 25-year-old Jake Gold was shot multiple times. Gold transported to Medical Center Hospital where he later died. Today we spoke with residents who told us the neighborhood coming together after the incident.
Our friends and neighbors are asking for prayers for their family and also for the deceased family.
The neighbor encourages communities to download the Nextdoor app to keep their neighborhoods safe. Turning to Ector County, where deputies captured an escapee out of Kimball County. You're looking at John Jason Jones, the man deputies believe stole a vehicle in Junction, Texas, and then led officers on a chase in Ector County that ended just north of University. He is now in custody and being held on escape charges out of Kimball County. And over in Midland County, Crude Fest, one of the premier music festivals in the basin, beefing up security. With more than 20,000 people expected to attend the event, festival staff teaming up with the Midland County Sheriff's Office, using about 20 deputies on horseback to patrol the festival yard.
We have a mass amount of people. Like I say, there's nothing better than the amount of patrol. A person on horseback, they can get a crowd moved in half the time that people could.
Organizers tell us they're already prepping for Crude Fest 2017 in hopes of making it bigger and better. New at 10 tonight, turning to Pecos, where a brand new fire station in the city set to break ground, and it's all possible thanks to the city, county, and Pecos Barstow Toya ISD. The school district donated land and the county donated $300,000. The groundbreaking ceremony Thursday, May 19th at 10 a.m. at the corner of 3rd and Park Street. City officials expect the fire station to be complete by August. Over in Big Spring, get ready for a cup of joe with a cop as the town hosts its first ever Coffee with a Cop on Wednesday, May 18th at Corner House Coffee. You have your pick of time frames. You can head over from 7 to 9 a.m. or 4 to 6 p.m. for some coffee and conversation. And speaking of the Men in Blue, National Police Week kicks off tomorrow, and it starts with painting the town blue. Be sure and wear blue or put up a blue ribbon on your front door to show your support for law enforcement. And for a full list of law enforcement appreciation activities across the basin, you can visit our website, yourbasin.com.
All right, we are talking severe weather, and hi there. Hi, she almost looks real. There you go. She is real. All right, let's, can we throw a map behind me? That's just too funny. Or go. One or the other. What are we doing here? All right, there it is. Wind gusts today have not been a major problem, except with some of the strong winds that we've had associated with the thunderstorms. So far, peak gusts in the 20s. We've had some gusts around 60, even hail, large hail in the forecast. Winds, hail, heavy rain have all been a part of the severe weather that we've had, and we're going to have more of it coming up this week. We're also going to see temperatures cool down, so get ready for all of that. We're going to talk more about it in detail coming up in weather.
All right, thanks, Horace. And lots of storms hit the western portion of the basin last night. And Ryan, you were actually out in Balmorhea last night tracking all of these storms. What was it like out there?
Oh, that's right, Lauren. I was out in Balmorhea waiting for the storms to hit. Then I stumbled into a steakhouse that says, bring on the rain.
Severe weather welcomed at the Saddleback Steakhouse.
Well, you have a lot of 18-wheelers that park in the back, so we'll probably be pretty busy because they'll park to get out of the bad weather. Yeah.
Angie Flores and Jorge Martinez, managers of the restaurant, tell me they enjoy the benefits of severe weather and encourage anyone to stop at the restaurant rather than drive in the hazardous conditions.
We take advantage of it. We help the people that come through and they're stuck and they're hungry. So we do what we can.
And they never turn down an opportunity to show the folks passing through the hospitality of their small town.
And it's a nice, friendly place. You know, we don't ever have any problems out here.
Ryan Martin, Local 2 News.
The final curtain call drawing near for a historic theater in downtown Odessa. The Ector Theater here for almost 70 years. Tonight, Local 2's Casey Jones spoke with a few Odessans on the future of the theater.
Time is winding down for the Ector Theater. The city of Odessa plans to put millions of dollars into the facility, giving it a facelift. An Odessa landmark standing tall since 1951 won't look the same much longer.
All I know is that they told us that we're out of here as of June.
Bruce Baird, president of the Ector Theater Board, tells me the city of Odessa plans to pour lots of money into the facility to renovate and bring a new look to downtown Odessa.
They're just going to update the theater to match the new hotel convention center that's going in down here.
The theater hosting its final shows before the reconstruction. More than 50 Odessa students hit the stage one last time in the old theater. Larissa and Marlena Garcia performed Sunday night. They're excited about the changes.
It's pretty important because, it'll be more modern and, I guess, nicer. So we've been having to waste more time driving somewhere else. It's right around the corner.
Odessans will have to go without the theater for about 2 to 3 years. Don Stice, artistic director for the theater since the late 1950s, says the remodeling is bittersweet.
Scary a little bit. I don't want to lose the look of the building. I mean, here we're sitting in it right now, and it looks great.
Final plans for the theater haven't been approved just yet, but board members tell me they'll most likely close before the end of June to begin reconstruction. In Odessa, Casey Jones, Local 2 News.
Your local election headquarters. Hillary Clinton has the delegates, Bernie Sanders the momentum. And as Tuesday's Democratic primary in Kentucky approaches, both presidential candidates hoping that'll be enough to walk away with the win. It's a last-minute push to sway voters as the primary inches closer. Throughout this election, Hillary has maintained a lead over Sanders and pledged delegates, and an even stronger lead with superdelegates. You'll remember Kentucky was a Clinton stronghold during the 2008 primary. But Sanders has won the last few primary contests over Clinton, most recently West Virginia and Indiana.
I'm asking you to come out and vote for me on Tuesday. And if you vote for me on Tuesday, I will stand up and fight for you every day in the White House.
Nobody would have believed that we would receive well over 9 million votes at this point in the campaign.
Now Sanders is hoping more wins in his column will be enough to persuade superdelegates to support him rather than Clinton. Another state Sanders is optimistic about winning is Oregon. Voters there will also be heading to the polls on Tuesday. Meanwhile, Senator Ted Cruz at the Republican convention making his first big speech since dropping out of the presidential race, addressing the question, what's next? Cruz plans to focus his energy toward working for the same conservative principles he pushed for during campaign in the U.S. Senate to protect the Constitution and limit government.
Federal government needs to leave us the heck alone. Secure the borders, deliver the mail, and keep us safe. That's it.
Now, Cruz did hint at a run in 2020, leaving his supporters hopeful 4 years from now, but still hesitant to support the party's presumptive nominee. Still to come here on Local 2 News at 10, a 10-year-old girl breaks a fitness record. Coming up, find out which exercise put her over the top and how long it took her to break the national record.
And your weather forecast, we are looking for changes starting tomorrow. Temperatures will get back to the warm side of things. We'll also see rain dry up for a moment. The rain could return as early as Tuesday. Cooler and wet for your Wednesday. Your weather is next.
Toyota time is on now with great deals on your favorite Toyotas. But hurry, this event ends May 31st. Qualified buyers get 0% APR for 60 months on the adventurous 2016 RAV4. Toyota, let's go places.
The Odessa Area Outdoor Gun Range, located 13 miles west of Odessa on I-20, offers a variety of shooting options from pistol to rifle, shotgun to archery, even paintball. Come check out our evening shoots or paintball after dark. Party packages are available. Give us a call at 432-352-3496 or come see us at 18,200 West I-20, Odessa.
In Texas, there's only one way to live, your way. And only one truck built to get you there. Ford F-150, the 39-year bestseller. F-150 matches your independence with capability. So when the spirit of Texas takes you, F-150 is ready to ride. Get a 2016 F-150 with $10,150 in total value or 0% for 66 months.
Ford is the best in Texas.
If you live here in the Permian Basin, you know there's a ton of mattress offers. But if you haven't been tested, you're probably sleeping on the wrong mattress. Why take a chance? Come take the one test that matches your back to the right mattress at only one place, Bob Mills Sleep Spa, inside Bob Mills Furniture. Our bed match technology uses 18 measurements to find what your body needs in a mattress. And it's totally free. Think about it. Have you been tested?
Your local weather authority, Horace Brown, weeknights on Local 2 News at 5.
Welcome to Toyota Time. Tons of awesome vehicles. Great deals for everyone. Thanks. Low APR financing. Oh, here I come.
Qualified buyers get 0% APR for 60 months on a new 2016 Special Edition Tundra. Toyota, let's go places. Now, your Local 2 weather authority forecast.
All right, welcome back. Horace Brown joining us now. Horace, it's almost like the weather has been teasing us. It's been gloomy and cloudy, but we're not seeing the strong rain.
We're not. Most of the central basin, some of the northern sections have not received much in the way of rain at all, but there are folks who are saying, we got rain. So we're going to talk about that. Let's start with relative humidity. It's very rare that I actually start with this map, but you got to talk about all this juicy air in place. Love saying that. Juicy air, just 60s, 100% humidity. Look out for fog in Hobbs tomorrow morning, so be careful there. And then 80% down around Alpine. Just a lot of moisture to work with, so we're looking for big changes. Here's the satellite radar composite. Big explosion of thunderstorms rolling through. Just hoping to get a little push to the northeast and give us a shot at rain here in Midland, Odessa, Andrews, Seminole, Big Spring. Nope, not today. Everything stayed to the south. So we take a look at the radar and we talk about what happened here, and most of that rain continues to move away from where I've kind of set my steady shot at. We did have a line of energy just right around the Crane area, McCamey, and now those storms have sort of fizzled out. Notice the rain just sort of moving in, and then Crane, McCamey, just a light shower, and even parts of Odessa just did not pick up much in the way of rain. So we're looking for all of this moisture to continue to fizzle out this evening and a drier pattern to move in, as we did see some strong storms, a lot of lightning, big lightning show for the storms around Brewster County, and now those storms are sort of moving into Terrell County. Zoom out just a little bit more. Look at all the lightning strikes here, and this is just a few. There have been plenty of lightning strikes from the mountains all the way into Terrell County following these storms, and they're big rain producers too, so you're going to see some flooding in some of those locations. Now, the rain totals are not very impressive, but some of the rainfall that has fallen has been in rural areas, so you're not going to get a measurable amount, but we've seen some rain showers across the basin, and that's some good news. Did get 3/100ths of an inch of rain in the bucket in Midland, but that was earlier today. So the hour-by-hour forecast continues to push the rain out and brings in the dry slot. Look at there. Beautiful weather for tomorrow. Get out. Maybe pick up some leaves or finish doing the trees, cut the grass. You can do just about anything tomorrow because temperatures will also rebound back into the 90s after seeing readings in the 70s today. Look at the storms, though, on the way, starting to build as early as Tuesday. Late in the evening, the latter part of the evening, could start to see storms pop up on Tuesday. Model forecast not suggesting it, but severe weather risk is marginal for storms on Tuesday, and this will move into Wednesday and Thursday as well. So rain chances will increase this week. Here's the almanac for today. 75 the high, 56 the low. If you did not step outside where you didn't get any rain and enjoy this beautiful weather, you missed it. You missed it. Just a fantastic day weather-wise today. 87 and 59 is the averages for this time of the year. And outside, we're starting to cool off a bit. We're starting to see the air cool. It's taken a minute, but it's slow to cool because of cloud cover. 70 degrees currently. Southeast winds at 20. The wind speeds have picked up, too. That keeps the numbers up. Humidity 65%, dew point 58. So the moisture's still there. And again, area temperatures not bad. Very comfortable. A little bit cooler up in the northern sections and down around the mountains. Get some rain, cool air in the 50s there. Here's the wind speeds. Real quick look at it. Southeast winds keeping the moisture in place, pulling that moisture in from the Gulf. Did see some gusts and currently seeing some gusts in the 20s. Peak gusts in the 30s, 40s, and high 20s today. So we did have some breezy conditions, but all in all, not a bad forecast at all. Northern sections overnight tonight, look at your temperatures in the 50s, and then daytime highs in the 80s tomorrow. More sunshine tomorrow, so that's going to help us to warm up. 60s for the Central Basin, 63 in Midland, Odessa, and then 93 for Penwell, 94 for Grand Falls, Midland, and 91. Trans-Pecos, 64 in Fort Stockton, Sanderson, 64, both in the low 90s tomorrow. Red Bluff the same at 92, and for the mountains we'll see some cool 50s in Marfa, 60s around Alpine, 55 in Fort Davis, all in the low 80s tomorrow, 92 in Presidio, mid-90s parts of the Big Bend. 7-day forecast. If you like rain, you're going to love this. Another shot at it. Tuesday, late Tuesday and the Wednesday, 50% chance on Wednesday, 50% chance on Thursday. Look at the highs, Lauren, 69 and 74, and then we dry out for the weekend. So if you didn't like the kind of crazy weather this weekend, next weekend looks pretty calm, but Wednesday, Thursday could be very wet. Rain boots.
You know what, Forrest, I'm sorry, we can't even ignore it. When you were doing your severe weather update just a little while ago,
Yes.
you got a little visit from Casey Jones. What
Yes.
looked like a cardboard cutout.
She was ready.
Of Casey Jones. She wanted to say hello. She was ready. She was ready to chime in on the whip.
She was like the basketball player for the Warriors that did the...
We were all cracking up behind the scenes here, just so. It was very funny. Still has the face.
I can't do
the
that.
face, but so we have to look forward to some rain next week. I know I'm excited to have my rain boots. I always have my rain boots
I am
ready.
too, and I apologize to my wife for just doing what I just did.
No,
Okay.
she's probably cracking
Okay.
up. Thanks, Horace.
You bet.
Coming up, if you haven't already, you might want to indulge in some chocolate. You can say no to that. Find out why. Coming up next.
Know of a community event or news story? Then contact us. You can call 432-563-4421. Email news@kmid.tv. Like us on Facebook at Local2News-KMID. And follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Local2News-KMID.
Which proposed a bicameral.
Boring. Come on, people. Let's debate something that actually matters.
Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire.
Challenger, Charger. 305 horsepower, 300 horsepower. That super efficient 8-speed tranny helps you get up to 30 mpg and 31 mpg highway. Win, win. Debate's over. Get you some of that.
Get $2,000 bonus cash on the 2016 Challenger SXT, and Texas residents get an additional $1,000 bonus cash.
A good neighbor is more than an acquaintance. A good neighbor is more than a friend.
A good neighbor is welcoming and makes you feel like family.
Helpful, kind, caring, supportive. In an emergency, you can count on your neighbors.
Day or night. At Neighbors Emergency Center.
Your doctors.
Your neighbors.
Catch the savings at Keller Grimsley Auto Group in Odessa. We're in a league of our own with this starting lineup. It's a grand slam, and the savings are coming home to you.
Hit a home run in this 2010 F-150, just $25,995, or no money down, $347 a month.
Score, even if your credit's less than perfect or you owe more on your trade than it's worth. So call 1-877-KELLY-AUTO now. Click on kellygrimsley.com or slide into the Keller Grimsley Auto Group in Odessa today. Save!
At Denver Mattress, we believe you shouldn't have to spend a fortune on a high-quality mattress. It's that belief that's driven us to become the largest factory-direct retailer in the country. By making our own products and selling them in our own stores, we maintain our high standards and skip the middleman markups. Because the only thing that helps you sleep better than a great mattress is knowing you got a great deal on one. Right now, our American-made Buena Vista Queen Set with individually wrapped coils is only $399. A better tomorrow starts tonight at Denver Mattress.
Hi, y'all. Bart Rager, Rager Dykes Automall Midland. Your friend in the car business.
Basin trusted, Basin proud. You're watching Local 2 News at 10 in HD.
Welcome back. Watch for sand on the road. It's the message that greets you as you enter the Monaghan Sandhills State Park. For almost 60 years, thousands of visitors make the trip to the dunes. According to the park superintendent, guests at the park worry the dunes are shrinking and generations to come won't be able to enjoy their natural beauty. But one basin geologist says the dunes are protected for now. Make sure to watch tomorrow night at 10 for this special assignment, Dunes in Danger, as we explore how many years are left for the Sandhills before they're just dust in the wind. Here's something I wish I could accomplish in your health news tonight. A 10-year-old girl breaks a fitness record you won't believe. Let's crunch the numbers. 2,110 sit-ups in an hour and a half. That's how many the 10-year-old did to break the national Project Fit America record. Her goal to complete 2,002 sit-ups, just one more sit-up than the current record set at Project Fit America. She credits her mom for her success.
Since she just ran her first half, she was hurting on the mile 10, but she pushed through it and she finished. So that inspired me.
Kylie already on the board with 800 sit-ups, but wanted to go even further. I wish I could do something like that. That's incredible.
Definitely got me beat.
I'm pretty sure I don't even think I could do 5. Yeah. I mean, that's sad. That's sad. There's a lot of pain that goes into it, but you know who I bet can do way more than 5? A couple of the football players over at Permian.
I think so, too. They probably give her a good run for her money.
Definitely.
Coming up next on your Local 2 Sports, Permian Panthers are back and ready to show everyone what they can look forward to this season. That story and more when we come back.
Foster kids in your area need dedicated volunteer advocates to speak up on their behalf.
That's why Coach and I are teaming up with CASA to recruit people like you to serve the growing number of abused and neglected children in foster care. Join our team today, by yourself or with a partner. Make a positive difference in the life of a child as a CASA volunteer.
Be the voice of hope for a child in foster care. Become a volunteer with CASA.
Learn more at CASAWTX.org.
On In Touch with Dr. Charles Stanley, you'll learn how to apply godly wisdom to your daily life.
If I want to know what the wise thing to do is, I'm going to get in the Word of God and see how did God work in the past when His servants were in situations similar in some way or the other to what I'm going through in life, whatever storm I may be facing. How did God work then?
In Touch with Dr. Charles Stanley, teaching biblical truths that transform lives.
King-size mattress.
Your Grace, the Throne's finances are a bit stretched.
Not to worry. Right now at Rooms To Go, get a king-size mattress for the price of a queen.
All the great brands.
Of course. Silly Posturepedic, Soda Perfect Sleeper, King's Down, and Beauty Rest Recharge. And with prices starting at just $5.99, you'll have plenty of coin left over.
That's king-size savings.
A king mattress for the price of a queen. Right now at Rooms To Go.
Being a senior myself, it was something that I wanted to do to make me feel like I was a productive part of the community as well. Activities that we do, you know, we have ice cream socials and different functions so that we have a life, and it makes us feel like, you know, we're living life again.
Local 2 Sports.
Welcome into your Local 2 Sports. I'm Tara Talmadge. The Permian football team has a legacy of being the team to beat. And despite losing a large portion of their players this year, the Panthers plan on meeting and exceeding everyone's expectations. So I went by their spring practice recently to find out if this team still has their mojo. The Permian football team is back on the field and planning for another winning season under head coach Blake Felt.
He's a great guy. There's just a lot of expectations that he has. If you just follow what he asks and do, he's just mostly a great guy to you, and he will just be on your side and just help you out.
Last season, the Panthers went 10-2 overall, and even though the team is facing several setbacks this season, they still have high expectations.
Really just to be able to be better than we were last year, even though we had graduated our whole defense of seniors, and just having a couple of guys coming back and just being able to go out there each and every night and perform.
Permian has lost 20 of their 22 starters, including quarterback Trey Potter. But the Panthers tell me they aren't worried about finding a suitable replacement.
Nah, not at all.
Why not?
Because, I don't know, we play for Permian.
We got some great quarterbacks coming back. Steve, he's a great quarterback. Tyler, all the way down to Justin and everybody else. They all could throw. They're pretty good. I think we'll be able to go out there and throw the ball around and be able to score some touchdowns.
Permian is a no-nonsense team ready to defend their reputation. And they want everyone to know one thing.
But the Permian Panthers is not done, and we back.
Definitely excited to see those guys play. And staying with high school sports, Saturday was full of baseball and softball games as area teams battled to advance in the playoffs. That includes Andrews Mustangs and Big Spring Steers. Those ladies put on a great game yesterday in Midland. Starting out in the second inning, Andrews up 1-0, and Big Spring has the bases loaded with 2 outs. Then Mariah Sarmiento gets a good hit off, but Reese Wright dives for the ball and makes the catch. Third inning, Andrews have a runner on second and third, and Marley Morales connects, and the Steers make the catch, but Cece Salinas runs it in to put Andrews up 2-0. Andrews gets on a roll after that one. Desiree Moore hits it down the middle, and Maury Balderas makes it to the home plate to put Andrews up 3-0 right there. Mustangs with a runner on third. Jazz Lopez hits it out left, and Big Spring drops the ball. Desiree Moore gets another run for the Mustangs, putting Andrews up by 4. But unfortunately, the Mustangs just couldn't hold on to their lead, and they lose the game 14-11. Bringing their season to an end. And here's an update on some of the other area playoff results. Kermit defeated Alpine 22-6 in Game 3, advancing the Lady Jackets to the regional semifinals. However, Midland High's season has come to an end following a 9-7 loss to Friendship in Game 3. The Lady Panthers season has also come to an end after a 8-7 Game 3 loss to Lubbock Coronado. And for baseball, Midland Lee won their series against Montwood following a forfeit Saturday, and Sweetwater is also advancing to the third round with an 8-1 win over Fort Stockton. Staying with baseball, Snyder swept their series against Monahans, taking a 5-2 win in Game 2. Greenwood is also advancing, sweeping their series against Bushland with an 8-4 win. But unfortunately, Midland High's baseball season has come to an end after losing 6-4 in Game 3 against Amarillo High. And in college baseball, Midland College took a 5-3 win over Hill College Saturday afternoon in Lubbock, advancing the Shaps to the second round of the Region 5 tournament, where they look to continue their winning streak, and they took a 5-2 win over Grayson College. The Shaps will play Cisco College tomorrow at 1 p.m. And lastly, guys, I just could not leave without showing you, or maybe not showing you. If you haven't seen it, though, the Rangers put on a great game and a little bit of a brawl today, so definitely go check that one out.
And you know what? I'm excited to see what the Panthers can do this season, too. Thanks, Sarah. We'll be right back after this.
Looking for the best boat your money can buy? Check out Tracker, Nitro, Sun Tracker, and Tahoe boats. Backed by the best factory warranties in the business. And Tracker is holding the line on pricing. Most 2016 boats are at or below last year's prices. Like the 2016 Tracker Protein 190TX for $1,100 below the 2014 price. 2016 boats at 2015 prices. At the Bass Pro Shops Tracker Boating Center in Midland.
Catch the savings at Kelly Grimsley Auto Group in Odessa. We're in a league of our own with this starting lineup. It's a grand slam, and the savings are coming home to you.
Still facing this
this 2016 Kia Forte, only $59 or no money down, $229 a month.
Score even if your credit's less than perfect or you owe more on your trade than it's worth. So call 1-877-KELLY-AUTO now. Click on kellygrimsley.com or slide into the Kelly Grimsley Auto Group in Odessa today. Save!